Liverpool's season to lose. And there are fixtures coming up in the game week 28. So what I want us to do, the main fixture that is bringing a whole lot of attention is Manchester versus Arsenal. So we have a Man United fan in Sam and also an Arsenal fan in Prince. We've seen Man United go into big games against bigger clubs and they perform so well. They perform like a different team altogether. And also Arsenal are now having problems with their attack. So I want to start with Sam. As Man United are playing at home, do you think there's a chance for Man United to beat Arsenal and end their title dreams? Or do you think the club is not well positioned and it will be a very difficult game? So in all, as a Man United fan, what do you expect from your team and also from Ruben Amorim in this game?
As a fan that wants the team to win, I think I'll basically say yes, Man U should win, but let's be honest, it wouldn't be that easy for that to happen. There's this how should I put it? Arsenal has a very good team without strikers. Manchester United have a team with strikers that cannot score. So it's two sides that one lacks something that one has, and one can't even use what he has. I think for this Manchester United team, I don't think they have that rivalry spark in them. I don't think they really take that rivalry that serious. I overheard one pundit saying that Ruben is playing to his strengths, but not the strength of the player's strength. I think it's 50-50. For when I read that, I was like, maybe it's true, maybe it's not true. I think we've pampered these players to way enough. I think they need to play for the badge. They need to play when you are playing home. You just heard Ralph and Prince saying when you are playing at Anfield, it's a different vibe. The fans will cheer for you. I think at Old Trafford,
the Man United cannot say that.
No, yeah, I don't think we can. Yes, we can say that the fans will cheer for the players. It's now up to the players if they can really play. That's the issue now. The issue now is we don't even know the type of Man U that will turn up this weekend. If it's the one that will concede after 10 minutes, or is the Man U that will play from nowhere, or is the Manchester United that will let Onana dash go after 20? Basically, I can't really tell. And you can say the same thing too for Arsenal too. I think Arsenal will come in full force. They've won 7-1 with the Champions League. They don't really go in with that much speed in the second league, so they have all to play for with this match coming on. I don't think they see the league to be done and dusted like that. I think they feel like they have a fighting chance also. So they will come with their full force too. Currently, we have a very weak defense system, a very weak midfield system, a very weak attacking system too. So nothing is really working for Manchester United. If we manage to win, it will be out of luck. Let's be honest. If you manage to win, it will be something that yes, we'll all be happy about. But it shouldn't be. I don't see us winning comfortably. We will surely concede, it's all obvious. But I'm hoping from a fan side, I'm hoping we win this match.
Okay. The last time you won against Arsenal was in 2022 September, where Man United defeated Arsenal by 3-1. So if Man United are to defeat Arsenal again, meaning they end Arsenal's title race, mathematically they would end it all. And that gives a big chance to Liverpool to now comfortably win the league. So wait, Prince, I want to find out, going into this game, do you think now Arteta has been able to find how to use Merino, Trossard, and also Nwaneri to now get a lot of goals? And that's because in the league, they've been 3 games and Arsenal has scored just 2 goals against Leicester. Against West Ham, they couldn't score. Against Nottingham Forest, they couldn't score. This is a difficult game against Man United. Arsenal needs to win at least to make sure that they are there in the title race. Because if they don't win, they are out of the title race. What do you think Arteta needs to do, especially going into a game like this? not even thinking about the PSV game, but there's a game they need to win. What do you think he needs to do to get a lot of goals from his players in this fixture?
I think Arteta need to, first of all, look at it from the point where we are not just looking at competing for the title, because personally for me, I think the title is out of reach. And we should rather look at securing the second. You understand? We should look at securing the second position, because we have a Nottingham Forest that I think is just 3 points behind us. We have City coming in with its full strength. Yes. There's a Chelsea, there's a Newcastle down there. So we should look at securing the second spot, because when you look at from the second spot to about fifth, the points gap is not that much. And if we have a team that is not scoring in the EPL, for the past 2 games in the EPL, I think we've not had a shot on target.
Yes.
And we've not had a shot on target in our last 2 games in the EPL. And that's very bad. Meeting United, I think Arteta should go back and watch the game we played against PSV, motivate the boys actually. United is not a team we should be afraid of. You get it? Because it was the first leg we played against that I thought we were even going to lose that game. At that time, Ruben had come in very fresh, and his philosophies were just good for the guys to make use of, and they were so good. That game we won, but it was a very tough game for us to win. So I believe that Arteta should motivate the guys with the game we won against PSV, and at least if we are to score a goal or 2, I'm looking forward to Unana dashing us 1 to make it maybe 3. So at least we should get
Unana
to
will surely dash 1.
Unana will surely dash us 1 goal. Unana will surely dash us 1 goal.
Okay, so Raf, let's look at some of the EPL fixtures coming up. With Nottingham Forest are playing Manchester City, and with that fixture, Nottingham Forest this season has been very solid. There's a fixture, if they want to at least secure a Champions League spot, they need to win. Do you think they have an edge ahead of Manchester City? Now Manchester City has only the FA Cup to win. So is this a fixture Nottingham Forest playing at home? They need to be very solid against Man City. And what do they need to do to beat Manchester City?
Nottingham Forest has to be at their 100% best, because Pep Guardiola, as we said, is wounded. He's now out of the UEFA Champions League. Therefore, he's going to focus solely on the Premier League and how he can break into the top 4. Yeah. So Nottingham Forest, what they have to do is that the players City have in the likes of Erling Haaland, their motivation is a bit down for them, because they feel like they should have done better this season. This season, Kevin De Bruyne is not the De Bruyne we used to know. The new signing, he's not really comfortable in the league. He's not getting used to how the league plays and all the tempo of the league and everything. So I think Nottingham Forest, with the likes of Chris Wood, can capitalize on that. Chris Wood and the likes are so much experienced players in it. Liverpool suffered to win. I think we got a draw there.
Yes,
we got a draw at Nottingham.
2 games, Liverpool had just a point.
Yes, we got a draw there. So even if Liverpool went there and we suffered, I think that game, Nottingham can get a win. Nottingham can get a win if they are at their 100% best. Because I'm not sure, Pep has been demotivated this season. The team is in a bad shape. But if Nottingham do their things right, Kieran Gibbs and the guys, if they put things right, they have this centre-back, Murillo. I think that guy this season has not been talked about so much, but he's an excellent centre-back. So I think they can get a goal. Nottingham can get a goal. But as to the win, if they work very, very hard, they can get a win also.
Yes. Okay. So I want us to, before the show ends, let's look at some of the fixtures going on quickly. I'll give each person 3 fixtures, and I'd like to know your predictions on those fixtures. So let me start with Sam. Sam, with Nottingham Forest, Manchester City, what do you think the scoreline will be?
I think it will be a goal. I'm looking at 2-1 for City.
For 2-1 for City. Brighton and Fulham, what will be the scoreline?
A very tough game. I think Brighton will win. Still 2-0 for Brighton.
Okay, and the last game is Crystal Palace Ipswich. Who do you think would win, and what will be the scoreline?
I'm looking at a draw. I think it will end in a draw. So either 1-1 or 0-0.
Okay. So Raf, with yours, Liverpool Southampton, what do you think the scoreline would be?
Oh, Liverpool 2, Southampton 0.
Liverpool to
Liverpool
Southampton.
is winning 2-0.
Prince is laughing.
Easy win.
Prince is wishing Southampton can beat Liverpool by 4-0.
Oh. Hey.
And Brentford, Aston Villa. What do you think the scoreline would be?
Big game, big match. I think Aston Villa will have their mind a bit divided because of the Champions League game coming up. I don't think they've gone this far. Yes, Aston Villa have won the Champions League before, but in so many years, they've not gotten this far in terms of the Champions League. So they'll have their mind also on the UEFA Champions League and how they can be able to get over the win against Club Brugge. So they will not go in too much with their key player. They will do that, but not in full force. So I see Brentford getting the win over Aston Villa because they are not playing well.
And also for records, it's like anytime Aston Villa plays in the Champions League, when they play in the league after, they get to lose. So as you said, Brentford can go ahead of Aston Villa. The last game would be Wolves vs Everton. Who do you think would win and what would be the scoreline?
Wolves will just want to get out of that relegation zone and that relegation battle. And Everton under David Moyes, they are doing some wonders. That African striker Beto is scoring goals here and there. Yeah. So with the likes of, is Koeman suspended for that game because he got a red card against in the FA Cup.
I think he wouldn't. So I don't know. Yes, he wouldn't
be available. So that would be the problem for. Yes, so that will be a problem for them. So I think that game will end in a draw.
Okay. So would it be a goalless draw or a 0-0 draw?
It can be a scoring draw.
Okay.
1-1. Yeah.
Okay. So Prince, let's look at your picks. Your arch rivals, Chelsea against Leicester. What do you think the scoreline would be and which team is picking that win?
Well, I think Chelsea should win that game because I think since Maresca came in, you guys have met twice. And in all those 2 games, you've won against Leicester. So I think it shouldn't be a difficult game for Enzo and his boys.
Chelsea Leicester game.
His line is breaking.
I'm praying Arsenal will just go off like this. Just like this. they'll just go off like this. Come back and it's 2 in Manchester United.
I think Chelsea will have to win that game maybe by 2 or 3 goals to 1 because Leicester also has this Vardy up front. There's Jordan Ayew. There is this Brighton young chap that is on loan over there, Bonanote, who is very good. So I might want to score a goal or 2, so maybe a 3-1 or a 3-2 win for Chelsea.
And between Spurs and also Bournemouth, who would win and also what would the scoreline be?
Even though Spurs are playing at home, I really don't trust Spurs like that. So I think Bournemouth with the likes of Semenyo and Kluivert, I think Bournemouth will have to sail through. They'll win this game, yeah.
Okay, and the final game is Man United versus Arsenal. What do you think the scoreline would be?
So we'll score United. United will score them. I trust in Nana. Nana will do something for us. Maybe a 2-goal or a 3-goal. We'll score them.
We'll score them, yeah. Okay. So Sam, what will be your prediction for the Man United and Arsenal game?
From a fan side, 2-1.
2-1 for Man United.
I just remember that we played them during the FA Cup.
Yes, FA Cup. And it went into penalty.
Yeah. And they played nothing. So listen, Man U can be in a very bad form, but I think Arsenal is Arsenal. I think, listen, I'm sticking my head here again.
For Man United.
Yeah. 2-1.
2-1.
2-1 for Man United.
With that fixture being one of the most exciting fixtures for this weekend, what do you think the scoreline would be?
If only Man United can be able to match, because Arsenal is a very good team, or just that they have their striking problems and all. But if only Man United should be angry, because they are in a bad shape. So they should go into that game with some hunger and some fire, like how they played against Liverpool. So here, whereby I predicted Liverpool is going to beat Man United hands down, and it's backfired. And United show a lot of hunger when they came to Anfield. So I expect Amorim and his boys, with Bruno Fernandes leading them. Already we have the likes of Roy Keane criticizing Bruno not being a fighter enough. I believe Bruno is a good player, but he's been criticized. He's not a fighter. He's not committed and all those things. So yes, so Bruno should use that
because he's not an English player. Because if he was an English player, something
they wouldn't have said that. Yes.
No, but
I want Bruno to.
On the other side, I watched our match on Thursday with Real Sociedad. It was, if you watch that match, it's either you crack your TV screen or something, because when it seems when they get to the 18 box, or when they get close to the opponent box, they lose ideas. They don't know who to pass to or what to do. And I think at that point, Bruno should be the one to maybe take the hard decisions. Before Bruno came in his first seasons, we saw him shooting from every angle. I think he played with that comfort and that flair. With our last match, it seems he was scared to make those killer passes. He was trying very hard not to make mistakes. I think if he's the captain, he should make those risky moves. Play the short when he feels that there is a chance to play the short. He should give those killer passes. They'll always complain, but he's on the field and he knows what's best. But I think our last match was a horrible show. I won't lie. It was as if they lacked ideas when they get to that 18 box.
33 picks each. So with the 33 picks, if at least one or two picks with a correct scoreline comes in, we would have a gift for that particular person. Predicting the scoreline for that particular fixture, able to win that particular prize. So I think, thank you for joining the show. Thank you for being part of it. You've been able to come in, join from last week and also this week to give us in-depth analysis on games. And we enjoy anytime you come on to the show. And we are looking for you joining us every week and being part of the show.